hanging in there.
Yeah. Doing our best.
You have kids, don't you, or no? Oh, we are live now. Of course, because I'm not prepared at all.
Can you hear me, Flora?
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to find my volume button because I can't hear anybody. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna destroy all my things. Okay, what's happening here? So many cords.
No idea where any of my stuff is.
Organized.
We will see if my internet actually works for me today.
Can you guys hear me now? Can
Yes.
you nod or something if you can hear me? Give me a visual indicator.
Is that my internet that's being, or yours?
I don't know. We keep getting kicked out.
Oh, I'm sure I'll get kicked out. I always am at least twice.
Oh. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
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 Okay, I can't. I'm turning. Ah! So I don't really know what to do actually on my end because that other screen that you see is my art room where all of my stuff is, and I have no way to do anything from this computer because my headset died, and so I don't have headphones. I don't have anything set up out here to like do a cam on my hands.
Should we try for another night, or?
Well, Gunther said he was going to be home shortly, and maybe he can look at it and see if what my issue is. I kind of, yeah, actually, maybe those will help with my sound in the other room. Okay, I'm gonna try Ion's headset because I don't know what's going on in there. So, I'm sorry, everybody. Please bear with me.
No, that's all right.
I'm so frustrated. After all of yesterday, I'm so frustrated that this is happening right now. So, okay. I am switching between cameras. I am not gone, even though I may appear to be.
Okay.
That's right. I don't have half the colors that I thought I put out. So I'm just going to wing it with the colors I have. And I left all my paintbrushes somewhere else. I set them down as I was walking about my house, and I have no idea what I did with them.
Well, that's not Fae-like at all.
No, not at all. Knowing my luck, I probably left them outside.
But, I mean, now's the perfect time for you guys to hijack the show and do an intro in my absence.
An intro? Oh, no. I barely say anything on the show as it is, and you want me to intro?
I know, right?
That's just cruel and unusual punishment. Seriously, I have a hard enough time, you know, being social on here as it is. But we are painting minis, of course.
Yes, we are.
I got little chickens.
As a castle.
I know,
has
it's
a
hard.
fairy.
I decided to paint my chickens first because I put out.
Can you guys hear me
chicken
now?
meat. Yes.
Yes.
Is it better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. Maybe. Having a spaz attack at an invisible hair that's like tickling my arm over. You're like, and nobody can see anything. Don't even know what's going on right now.
A spider made
Oh
a
my
nest
God.
in my car.
That was me.
In my.
That one was all user error. Okay.
So I have spiders
Okay.
like, all across my windshield. It drives me nuts.
No. Are they like invisible cat hairs that get stuck, say, behind your mask, and then you're just like, you can feel it, but you can't see it or do anything about it?
So much. Gosh. Or one of your hairs from
So,
your head gets tangled
I've
into your
never...
mouth.
Oh.
Every time something goes haywire, I think it's me.
No. I don't know if,
No.
Molly, I think you're laughing.
I think I'm lagging too, but I can't do anything about it.
That's fair.
I'm so
I mean,
glad I'm not the only one that has
I
technical
actually can hear my
difficulties.
feedback in
Seriously.
your guys' end. I feel like all my difficulties today, though, are basically just kind of a snowball from yesterday and having, like, being sick with my first stabby in the arm because it hit me really, really super hard. I mean, I started to pass out on Tuesday night after I got it, and then I slept entirely through yesterday, except for the few times that you guys might have seen me wake up and be like, hey, people, I'm alive. Hey, people, can't do Fae News tonight because I'm actually not alive. So that was a thing.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better today.
Yeah.
I actually feel almost 100% today. I went out. See, I got my nails done finally. Like it's been. I've got them new nails. I don't know if I like them or not. I like the one with the little daisy, but I don't know. I somehow thought these colors would look cooler together. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I like the style. I'm not sure I like my color choices. I feel like they look cool if you see them all together, but if you only see I'm trying not to flip you guys off. I don't want to give you the bird. It's not very fairy-like.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
But I feel like the other ones are like high school team colors or something, right? So that's a thing. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna get the style again next time. I think when I go in, but I don't know about these colors. I thought they would look cuter when I looked at them together in the book. Whatever, doesn't matter. So I've never done this before, and can I show you guys my minis that I have?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like however. Okay. And by the way, thank you everybody in the audience for joining us today. And I'm really sorry I'm having technical difficulties. Please don't be too hard on me. It's been a really hard couple of days, like unexpectedly. So here's the one that you guys sent me. I'm going to embiggen myself really quick so you can see. Hopefully it will help. So here's the one that you guys sent me. Here, let me hold a little paper behind it. And there. And so I've got this little fairy girl made out of some type of material that's different than the one that I had made. Because you guys surprised me and sent this, and I didn't know that I was going to be getting this. So now, but I'm really kind of happy because now I have a couple of different fairies to try, because there was this fairy too that you guys sent that your friend, I don't know who your friend
I
is
like
that
that one a
custom
lot.
made these for you, but you guys should give that person a shout out.
Aww.
It's our friend Nimmy.
Yeah, we love Nimmy.
We
He's
love
a
Nimmy.
sweetheart.
Well, shout out to that person, because thank you so much. And so then I have this one that's like, oh, look, it's like white against white. How awesome. Let's try a different thing. Oh, look, it's white against pale yellow. Barely any difference. It's see, this is my day. Let me. What can I use? Okay, I think I can use. I have electronics going everywhere and stuff going everywhere. I think I can use this. How does this work? Okay, so this is my cool Centaur, and this actually was made for me, custom made by Dave at. Is it? I'm trying to remember the name of his. Black Cat Ironworks, Forge Works. Dave, I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of your business off the top of my head. Anyway, he's been on our show a few times. He makes knives, actually, really very cool knives that I got to handle in person when I went to pick these up on Tuesday, I guess? Monday, Tuesday? I don't know, whatever. Very cool. So but I have 2 of each. And so I guess I thought I might use one for experiments and one for actually, I'm bringing us all back together here. Yay, there we are. No, not like that. That makes us weird. Okay. Are you guys weird? But so everybody says that you have to use a primer first. And I guess that you, Miss LARP Fairies, you guys are the experts, right?
Yeah, so right now I'm priming. We're at 2 different stages. She has already primed hers, and so she's...
I'm at the next step. I'm doing just regular colors, no shading techniques, really. It's suggested to put a prime coat on it because the plastic itself isn't really going to let the paint stick to it. So putting a primer coat on it gives something for the paint to stick to. It's more ideal with like a spray paint type, but paint works when it's what you got.
I forgot to prime mine. I knew I was
okay,
forgetting
so
to do something.
What? 1 second. So I was told that you can use basically regular acrylic paints for a primer if you thin it out. Oh, thank you. Yay!
Yeah.
I have to have these.
That's what I'm doing. I just
Nope,
have acrylic.
I have to have these that aren't blurry. Okay. Okay, can I see now? See, this is just every little possible thing. So I decided I'm going to use glow paint actually for a primer, and I thought I would water it down because I thought the glow paint, when you put it goes on basically clear, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, well, I didn't need that much glow paint. Good Lord. Half the bottle came out here. I just needed a little.
You get it
Okay.
all.
I honestly
There
can't
are
see what
so
I'm
many
actually
people. Do
doing.
you see all of your cool friends out there? I mean, I assume that John Gibbs is a friend of your guys's. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like your people and our people, and everybody's making friends everywhere, right? That's the idea anyway. Okay, so I'm going to try to actually angle this down on my... There we go. Can we see what I'm doing? That's my hand. I feel like you can't see this Centaur because the color on my desk is too close to the...
You're not painting inside where the light would be better because there's a D&D game happening at our table.
Wait, so you are inside or you're not inside?
We're outside, and inside there's a D&D game being played.
It's too loud.
Because I really thought you said that you were inside where the light was better, and then I looked up and it looks totally dark over there.
Yeah,
I thought,
I wish that we were inside where the light was better.
oh man.
Hold inside, Lolly.
I won't, I promise. I'm halfway to invincible. I just yesterday was I was very out of it. I kind of want to see what will happen if I paint one with like a base coat and then one without a base coat. But I think I'm maybe getting an idea even just looking at putting this base coat on.
I'm gonna go grab my sealer and actually prime these before I paint them. I'll be right back.
I just don't even know how where do you even find paintbrushes small enough to do this? Because I have some pretty small brushes, but I feel like I need a magnifying glass or a microscope and then itty bitty teeny tiny like archaeological tools or something.
So art collectors will have them, but more often than not, you're going to find those type of things at hobby stores. So, like places where you can paint models and things like that. And a lot of D&D stores will sell minis and the paints and some brushes.
Okay, excuse me, Mr. Centaur. I sort of have to like prime your area there because I have to. But I'm doing it in the most respectful and consenting way possible.
That's how we feel whenever we crochet something with a crotch or a butt.
Your privacy.
It's legit. Oh man.
I'm sorry, I have to poke this needle into your little butt.
Hey, your guys' sweet little. I was so excited. It took me so long to make my post of getting the mushroom from you guys. Man, you guys have mad crochet skills because the needlework on that, or whatever you call it, the weave on the little amanita thing that is so tight. It's tight.
Yeah, that's just like years of tension. I don't like anything to like pop through, so I crochet it tight.
Yeah, but I mean that's skill and experience to get it that tight. I would think, but sort of like when you're braiding hair, right? I mean, I can braid some hair, but it's not tight. I have to say it like that because I hear the Austin Powers in my head. I think it was Goldmember. Is that that was the movie with the guy? It's tight.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so one of these looks like maybe a fairy elemental.
Yeah, I thought so too. And then one kind of looks like an innocent little fairy. Like
Yes, like a garden fairy or something.
yeah.
And then one looks like a little elemental coming out of the tree roots, maybe, because it looks like there's a little flower on it.
Yeah, it has like a little rose. The detail of it came out more once I primed it. I could tell what it was a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm hoping for here. I don't even know what I'm going to use these for, because I got a Centaur because I literally didn't own anything Centaur. I don't at all. No Centaur figurines. So I did the Centaur on Hero Forge, and then Dave printed it for me.
Hero Forge is fun.
Oh my god, I got sucked into it. It was It was a
Yeah.
rabbit hole. It's like I had to go through
Yep.
every single item, all the faces, all the accessories, all the eyebrows and lips, like everything. Had to go through it all.
Yep.
Yeah, the first time I went on there, I swear I spent like 3 hours, maybe more, just doing everything.
So I have a question. I know that there's a way when you paint things. So these have like a lot of indents, I guess. They're, because they're 3D. And so there's a way to paint them so that you can get the shadowing on the inside and then the main color. How do you do that? Do you know?
So what you're talking about is dark washing and whitewashing, basically highlighting and low lighting. What you want to do to bring out the highlights, you're going to want to take a brush, and I use this one that's like all raggedy looking and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to take that and you want to saturate that brush and white, and then you want to get that brush as dry as you can so that when you put it across the back of your hand, none of the paint comes off.
Okay.
And then you're going to take it and just brush it over the top lightly, and it'll start bringing out the highlights.
But that's after the whole thing has been painted. No?
Do what?
Is that when do you use which one, I guess is my question.
When do you use it? So
after you've primed and it's completely dried, and you put on your base coat, like for this castle that I'm doing, I primed it gray, which I was stones being gray anyway, so I didn't paint any more color on it, but I did do the roofs in brown, and I'll hold that up so you can see.
Here, wait. Oh no. Why are you not? What do you mean it's almost time? No, computer, what are you doing? I hate you, computer. Okay, wait. I'm going to embiggen you so I can see you. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. And so then
but what I did before I painted the brown on the rooftops and all the wood parts, or parts that I thought should be wood anyway, I whitewashed, which I highlighted the stones, and you can see how they kind of stand out more so now.
Yes.
But after you do that, and after your highlighting has dried 100%, you're gonna I like to use an eyedropper, and I'll take a couple drops of water and put it in a little dish with a darker color, like a darker color than what I've worked with. And since the stones are gray, I'm just gonna use black, and I'll put like a drop of paint in it. And I always use the back of my paintbrush to mix my paint because it just is easier to clean off than all the bristles, which collect the paint, and then you end up losing paint. But anyway, so I'll mix it together until I get a consistency, that is runny. And so when I don't know if you can see that, when I put it up onto the corners like this, it runs back down. You see how it's running back down?
I do, yeah.
The side. And then I'm going to use a paintbrush this is one of my favorite paintbrushes to use when I'm dark washing. It is long, so it can hold a lot of water, but it's also pretty flexible towards the tip.
Okay.
And with a dry brush, I'm going to just barely tip it into the mixture that I've made, and then dab it off just a little bit. I want to keep most of the moisture on the brush, because when I brush it over the top of my stone, it's going to go into, and here I'll do it so that y'all can see. It's going to go in between the lines. Let me line up my hand.
I'm big in this. There we go.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
Am I doing it right?
wow. Yeah,
You see how
no, you are.
into the lines, and it'll
Yeah.
settle in there and end up drying like that. And that's how you shade and highlight.
Well, so what if it doesn't just kind of run? Can you dab at the outside if you want to get rid of excess that's like on the actual surface of maybe the stones or something, or
Yeah,
are they
you can
supposed to
use
be a
your
little
brush.
bit?
You can use your brush to move the paint around to wherever you want it to be. So if I were to take my brush and say I put too much on it or something, I can just dry my brush off and go back over it, and it'll start soaking up off of the surface.
Okay. I should have probably tried this complicated fairy second, like after I had some idea of what I was doing. Because this one has a bunch of little spaces in it that I sort of want to try what you're talking about on.
Yeah, it makes it pop. You'll see so much detail. You're going to be like, wow, I didn't realize. Because every time, no matter how many minis I've painted, I always come across some new detail I didn't notice when I first saw it.
I hope I'm not starting a new addiction for myself. Everybody laughs, with like knowing.
Yeah, good luck not getting addicted to it.
Like, here's your first candy for free, Fairy Princess Lolly. It's in the shape of a mini. Have fun.
Here's some paint.
Oh no. I love painting, actually. I always just get mixed up about when you're supposed to do light and when you're supposed to do dark. Like the washing.
Do what now?
Oh, I just get mixed up about when you're supposed to do the light washing and the dark washing.
I've heard different things. Like, I've heard some people say you're supposed to do the dark washing before you do the light washing, or you're supposed to do the light washing before you do the dark washing. Usually, I do the highlighting before. But if I'm not happy with the way it turned out after I do the shadowing, then I'll go back and re-highlight it. Just make sure that it's dried after every application.
Yep, that's where I am right now. I'm waiting for things to dry.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting. Hey guys, want to do a show where we watch our paint dry? Yeah! It's not a euphemism, I promise. Oh man. So do you guys have any awesome plans for the weekend since it's Thursday?
Tomorrow we have Fairy Friday, and then we are hosting a slumber party.
What?
For our kids.
Yeah, it's our kids. One of their kids' friend's birthday.
Yeah, so they're coming over. I say slumber party, but really it's just 2 additional children, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And Fairy Friday, tell folks out there so they know, is...
So Fairy Friday is where on our Facebook page we hold a live and we talk for usually about 30 to 45 minutes about a topic that our Patreons have chosen. This week our topic is what is our favorite villain versus what is our favorite hero and why.
And that's a broad spectrum of like comics or TV shows or
lore, like,
whatever. Like Hercules would have
just
been
all time.
Yeah, just all time. Like, so that's
that kind of sounds like a fun topic.
It will be fun. Yeah.
What time is it?
It is 9:40.
6:40.
No, tomorrow.
Oh,
tomorrow.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
This, by the way, is why fairies are never on time anywhere. Look, folks, a live demonstration of why we're always early, way too early, or late.
Fairy have no concept of time. Leave us alone. No, Fair Friday will be tomorrow at 7:30.
7:30 Eastern,
time,
right?
So,
Yeah.
So I guess it would be 4:30 your time.
Yes, because we
Yeah.
are Pacific. You know, I stopped. Ow! Something is. Oh man, these headphones are hurting my ear. I don't think it's the headphones. There we go. Had that on the wrong ear. Well, not the wrong ear, the right ear, but I was planning on wearing headphones. Yeah, no, I stopped actually putting PST and I just started saying Pacific when I was telling people what time to do things because I had an inordinate number of very particular people ask me things like, do you mean PDT or PST? And I'm like, listen, if you know that I mean Pacific time, then we're clear. Like, I don't know which one I'm in, PDT or PST, like, because it's Pacific Daylight Time and Pacific Standard Time based on where we, like, whether we've set our clock forward or back, but I don't know which one goes with which, and even if you told me, I'll forget it in the next 5 minutes, like, every time. So I just like quit saying PST and just started saying Pacific.
That is fair.
Oh, I don't know if I have any big plans this weekend. We're just we're supposed to have a hedge game this weekend on Saturday, but I think I'm going to push it until next week because this week actually, or this month, has I think 5 weekends in it, and so that means our 2 games have like fallen very close to each other, and I think it's just too close. So I'm gonna, I think, push it until next Saturday instead of this Saturday. And also, I kind of have a little recruiting effort that I hope to launch in between now and then. Have new players come and join us.
Ooh.
Huh, right? I don't know. We'll see. So.
I'm kind of grateful that you're thinking about pushing it, so I actually have the brain power to participate.
It's pretty much how I feel. This whole week, I mean, has been pretty.
Bleh.
Well, yeah, it's just been very fast, faster than normal because Monday I spent all day on Monday doing nothing but working on our business plan for purchasing our event property. And then I had my meeting with my business mentor. Because humans have a whole bunch of rules and regulations about how you have to go about getting land in their realm. So, then I had a meeting with my business mentor, which went really well. And so that was exciting, but that was basically all of Monday, from the time I woke up to the time it was dinner time, and then wind down for sleepy time. And then Tuesday was a regular work day right up until COVID stabby vaccination time, which I think was particularly bad for Ion the Leprechaun and I, because I know that it was bad for Gunther when he got his first one. He gets his second one next week, but it's been really bad for us because we all had COVID at Halloween, right around Halloween of last year. And it's supposed to be worse for people that had COVID. And so I go in, I get my shot, and all is well. My arm, it hurt a little bit. But then by the time I laid down to go to sleep on Tuesday night, I was starting to feel kind of bad. And then Wednesday morning, I woke up with a fever. I was shivering and freezing and just completely incoherent and out of it. And so that was just, and I thought, well, I have a Fae news tonight. Maybe I'll just try to sleep all day and then I can make it through the show in the evening. You know, I don't want to flake out on my vendor guest. Nope, I'm very sorry. That was Kathy Kemp from Horse and Round. She'll be with us next week. But thank you, Kathy, for being understanding because I was not in this world. But then that like basically pushed everything. That like that whole experience from Tuesday night to basically to this morning. And then this morning I woke up and it's like nothing was ever wrong. I basically am just maybe a little bit extra tired because I had to walk all over today. But other than that, you know, it's like it never even happened. And I'm just, why does it happen? My whole week has been turned topsy-turvy. So, kind of crazy.
That sounds crazy.
But this weekend, I want to actually, I have a bunch of fairy quests that I still have to get out to everybody that I owe people. And so I want to get those caught up and done. And also, I haven't even got out I didn't get out last month's fairy press. So I want to get last month's and this month's fairy press all done and in the snail mail to people at the same time, you know. So, because I don't know where it seems like everybody just, you know, when COVID happened, everybody's time just kind of, it went slow down. And then I feel like for me, it was the opposite. It just sped up and I just can't hold on to it, you know, it just goes. Okay. I think I'm doing this right. I don't know.
Our days are full.
Oh, you guys have, man, all of you guys, except for me, have even younglings. Like, I don't even know how you guys manage to do anything other than take care of younglings.
Sometimes I wonder.
I'll be grateful for summertime and no more, you know, drop-offs in the middle of the day because we're still doing
I'll be grateful for no more homeschool.
What are the drop-offs in the middle of the day about?
They have the morning classes and the afternoon classes, and so.
Oh, is that because they have to have less kids per class, and so?
Yes.
Gotcha. But that should be coming to an end as people are getting vaccinated, right?
Fingers crossed for next year, full time, back to normal.
Yep.
I hope.
It's pretty.
Thanks.
It's mostly dry, except for some spots.
I should have got a little bit bigger mini so I could actually see what I was doing.
Once you start highlighting, it'll start to come out.
I have no headphones out there. Let me see if I can change that.
So I've been out here sitting on this horrible bench, and to be honest,
Not friendly.
I'm not quite sure how much longer I've got in me to be able to sit on this bench before I'm gonna have to skedaddle.
Well, and it's late for you guys too, so.
Yeah, we're ending on our limit.
Yeah, this week, well, for the last month, my body just hasn't been very friendly to me, so I'm trying to listen to it when it says, hey, you should stop.
Yes.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay, good. A little bit of progress. Yeah, so sorry, I can't come back to where I was because here I am. Yeah, so I'm back at my regular desk because my computer decided to restart. Just right there. In the middle of everything. I was doing the thing. I was almost done primering the last one, and then it's just like restarting. And I'm like, no. So I guess I get to sit here and watch you guys paint, and now I'm frustrated because I was really excited to like try that washing technique, the first layer of washing. Like, I'm sort of back, Erwin. Thanks. I sadly can't paint. this is it. This is my week. It's so frustrating. Oh, everything. And like, so then also over the weekend, my headphones, though these aren't mine, these are Ion's. My headphones, just like it, completely just stopped working right in the middle of a thing I was, like a live thing that I was doing. They just stopped working altogether. And at first I didn't know if it was the laptop, but then I tried it everywhere and they just were done. And so I bought new headphones. They arrived yesterday in time for the show, which was good, right? So here they are. I'll show them to you guys. So this is them. They're huge. Like huge. So watch this. I'm gonna take these off and I'm gonna put these on. And oh, there you guys are. I'm gonna take these ones off and put these ones on, and you'll see how much bigger. And these are on the smallest setting, right? And you'll see how little my head is. So here, I'm going to show you too. We got them because they look so cool. Because look what they do when they're plugged in. Like, and then the sides, they have all this cool color changing LED, and they're super puffy on the end. And look at this. This is awesome. Whip, whip. Like I could just bend them.
Nice.
Yeah. Except this part. Okay. All the things off here. We go. Ready? Watch. That's the smallest setting, and on the smallest setting, the inside, the top rests on the top of my ears. Like they're too low, and I can't get them to be any higher. Like this, where my ears are. So yeah, and then also when I plugged them in, they only light up. You guys can't hear me through this headset. You're hearing me through this headset, which is still... See, hello, hi, everybody. So, my ears! No! Look at them, they're terrible, cruel, very abused.
I don't know if it's on our end or your end, but it's really laggy and morbidly again. But we do have to get going because it is super late. So, thanks for having us on. We really enjoyed.
Have a good night.
No, wait, you're leaving? You're leaving?
Leaving us.
Oh no, don't leave. Goodbye, LARP Fairies. I guess. I feel so bad. I can't paint. This was like the worst. This show was a disaster.
It could be worse.
It needs disaster relief. That's what this show is.
I have not been kicked off yet, knock on wood.
Okay, I'm here. There we go.
You said hey wait, and we didn't know if the hey wait was for us.
Well, because I couldn't hear anything you guys were saying because the headphones that have the sound are the black ones, and I was just demonstrating these ones which have no sound in them. They the only thing they're doing right now is lighting up. So you were talking, and then it's like you're waving, and I was like, oh no, what's happening? I can't hear you guys. Like, wait, let me switch.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. Like, this is just like... So, okay, so you guys have to go. That is what I am hearing. I can't believe your space already looks that cleaned up. Like, what? I mean...
It's really warbly. We can't understand.
That's impressive. Mine never looks...
I think my camera's up here and not on my desk. Because I didn't have time to clean it.
Well, me either. That's why my desk always looks insane, but...
My embroidery machine...
Oh, goodbye. I always consider showing people, though, my hands when I'm working in my crazy, messy desk. That's just basically a sign of my genius, right? I'm like, look, everybody, look at my genius. It's huge. You can tell by the size of my mess.
Is that what it is?
Yes. Having a messy workspace is a sign of a brilliant mind. Isn't that how the saying goes or something?
I don't feel so bad now.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I have to shove everything.
I mean, but you don't, right? I mean, I would expect your desk to be insanely clean if you made as much money as Martha Stewart doing this. Do you?
No.
Oh, well then, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I mean, holy cow. It's a disaster.
Show me a crafter that expects you to have a clean crafting space and I'll show you a hypocrite.
It's not as bad, but I honestly don't know what I did with all the masks that I was
You look
selling.
so cute today. Look at you. You're just like, you're adorable today. Oh,
Thank you. I feel like I look like crap.
No, honey. No.
I was running so far behind that I just kind of slapped stuff together and called it good.
Well, we have 4 minutes left. I will not feel terribly hurt if you feel that you need to log out because LARP fairies have left. I can't paint, and that leaves just you, and I'm so sorry. So
that's all right. I honestly can't even see what I'm painting.
What are you painting? I haven't seen yours. Will you hold it to the camera?
Little chickens.
What? You got a block? Wait, hold on.
Yes.
I'm gonna begin you. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Quack, quack.
Chickens.
They're so cute. Where did you get little chickens?
Etsy. I got, a whole bunch of them. I got a whole little family here that I have.
Oh, look at that. And those little teeny baby chickens are the teeniest.
Can't see what I'm painting.
What are you going to do with them when they're done?
My collection on my embroidery machine. I have just a bunch of random, like my hedgehog. So I just randomly have a bunch of stuff just piled. So I'll probably keep them up here all cute.
I actually do that same thing. You can't see what's in front of me. Literally, like, it goes like this, and then basically from right, like, down another 3 inches is right below my monitor, and you can't see. But
even
what is that?
My pin cushion is a chicken.
Is a chicken. I love your pin cushion. It's so funny because you and my lady Leaflock, who was my lady at endless Ren fairs and festivals for years, and now...
Oh, is my internet kicking me out, or are you?
Older and wiser. So I still see her, of course, at Ren fairs, but sadly, I haven't been able to lure her back into the fairy glade. She had to go out and explore the world for herself, but she is a chicken fan as well, and like has a chicken purse and all kinds of chicken things.
Chicken purse.
Whenever I see chicken stuff, I think of her. But now I also think of you, and because you also save your eggshells for me, which hooray!
Yes, so, I will still do that.
We definitely have to start having at least, I think, monthly meetups, because I feel like there are enough of us in the overall group that are constantly wanting to trade things. And so if for no other reason, it's like I can give you back egg cartons, you can give us eggs, other people can trade, their costuming or outfits and fabric and all of the things that are just like going, wow, all over the place. So, well, okay, so it is 7 o'clock. Oh my gosh, you guys, this show was so discombobulated, and I apologize. It is 100% on me and the COVID vaccine. Which has just destroyed my entire week. It sank my battleship. So it's okay. I am better now. I'm just, everything's going everywhere. But it's a beautiful day out where we are where I am at any rate. I assume that means also where you are, since you're not that far from me. So
it's nice here, yes.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day out. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in who joined us just to hang out while we did painting minis and crafty stuff. So I think today is Thursday. My next show will be tomorrow. Actually, it's Author Reads. It'll be at 2 p.m. I will be here. There will be an author. The things will be happening. So I've at least got that done today. So that was a thing. Let's see. A magnet to stick on the spot. What? What is this? See if you can get a magnet to stick on the spot where they gave you a shot. I mean, okay, but why? Like, that's a weird thing to say. There must be more to this. So what is the story behind this? They stuck me somewhere. Look, you can still see my Band-Aid outline. Well, I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see that? My Band-Aid outline, can you see it?
A little bit.
Yeah. So it's like somewhere right in there is where they stuck me. Oh, that hurt. I shouldn't have done that. Good night, John Gibbs. I'm waiting for Alicia to tell me here what the story behind this magnet business is. Do you know what the story behind this magnet business is?
No.
Okay, here we go. This is the story. There are TikToks going around where magnets are sticking to people's arms that got the shot. Okay, you know what? We'll just end the show on that crazy note. Hey, Gunther, can you do me a favor? I mean, I love it when you flash me, but that is not the favor that I want. No, I don't want you to do wrestling moves. Can you go to the refrigerator and get one of the magnets off the refrigerator that is just like a plain magnet? I'm going to try this sticking it to my arm things. There are TikToks going around. Okay, so I'm going to debunk this, I think, because that sounds really silly, and you can make a magnet stick to your arm with super glue that's invisible on one side of the magnet, or a bunch of probably other sticky things that will make it stick to your arm, and then be like, oh, magnetize to me. So I'm going to debunk this. Oh, this is cool. The Oberon's magnet. Don't we have a bigger one though? Like one that's like that's round over there. This is kind of cool. Actually, I forgot I even had this, man. This is from Oberon's Oh, do you know who Oberon is? Did Oberon ever do Washington Midsummer, or did he ever do Oregon?
So new, and I don't do Oregon.
Oh,
seriously, okay. 2019 was my first.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so here we go. I've got 3 different magnets here. One of them is just like this little teeny tiny thing. This other one is sort of like a refrigerator business card magnet from Oberon's Traveling Tavern. And this one is like a more heavy duty magnet, that's like kind of the size of a Tums, I guess. Actually. I just looked over and I'm like, actually, it's the size of this. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna start with we'll start with the biggest one first. So here we go. Oh, I'll just show you too, so you guys can see. This is the magnet, not sticking to anything. Very okay. No way! Oh my god! Well, so much for debunking, guys. There it is. The magnet trick works. What in the what? Oh my god! Does it work if I turn it over? Yep. That is absolute. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Oh, that's so crazy. I was not expecting that. Okay, wait. Did not work with that, though. Definitely worked with a real magnet, though, as opposed to one of these business card magnet things. But, oh my god, that's so crazy. I don't even know what to think now. Now I feel like I need to go back and re-question whether or not QAnon is legit. No, my worldview is crashing down. So here?
Oh goodness me.
I actually don't know. Although I'm curious. So microchips hidden conspiracy theory. So is that what this is about? They're like, I'm still waiting for my Bill Gates tattoo to magically develop. Isn't that what's supposed to happen after you get the shot? Bill Gates appears on your arm. No, seriously though, what is this supposed to mean though, that it sticks to your arm? What? And who figured that out? who is the person that randomly is like, I think I'd like to stick a magnet on this and just, you know, see, like, how did that pop into somebody's head, right? Although now I'm curious. I wonder if there's actually a real legit medical answer for it on the internet. Magnetic media is a long time ago. That's crazy. Solid state chips are able to resist magnet changing because all magnets do is filter out electrons. I don't know what a solid state chip is. Great. Are you trying to tell me that I basically like have nano chips now floating around in my bloodstream and something's going to happen to me? Oh, well, I guess at least if I die, I'll die with like most of the world. And we will all be dead together.
And we'll end the show on that note.
I don't even know what to think about that. That's crazy. So, oh, they're laughing at me in the background. All right. Goodbye, everybody. I love you all.
Bye.
The magnet trick does, in fact, work. It says I have a part of a tiny little microchip in my body right now, and getting the second shot will complete the construction of it inside. Wait, what? No, that can't be true. I don't believe this. That is too much for me to believe. That's too much. Well, whatever the case, there it is. Let's see. Certain degrees of heat, the particulate matter inside the shot react, and it activates, and it comes together like a puzzle. And then what? What is supposed to happen with this?
I gotta get my pixies to bed.
She's like, this is too much. This is too much. All right, goodbye, Flora.
Bye. Take me out of here.
I'll kick you out. Okay. I don't even know what happened to my show, you guys. This is insanity. Okay, let's see. I have a tracking device in my arm for the rest of my life. Huh. I don't know. That might be a little too conspiratorial for me, but okay, I am going to let you guys all go. I thank you all for joining. That magnet trick was hilarity and awesome. So thanks for telling me. That was fun. And don't be sorry. I'm okay. I'm okay. So all right, thank you everybody, and have a good one. Bye bye.